Today I start with a simple truth. Most people are not controlled by the lack of money, they are controlled by the lack of understanding. Every morning, billions of people wake up and step into the same race: work, earn, spend, repeat. They run faster every year, yet the finish line never appears. Pause that race for a few minutes. Stop running and listen, because what you are about to hear is not about getting rich quickly, it is about becoming free quietly. Money has power only over those who never study it. The moment you begin to understand it, fear disappears. Confusion turns into clarity, and what once looked like a problem begins to look like a system you can guide. From this moment, start to rebuild the way you think about money, not as a chase, not as pressure, but as a calm, living flow that you can direct with awareness. Money is energy that responds to discipline, purpose, and peace of mind. If you treat it with fear, it hides. If you treat it with respect, it stays. If you treat it with wisdom, it grows. Today you learn to treat it with wisdom. The first discipline is awareness. Until you know exactly where your money comes from and where it goes, you are not managing it, you are guessing. Observation is the beginning of mastery. Watch the inflow and outflow without judgment. You do not need to fix everything today, you need to see clearly today. When you see clearly, control becomes natural. Next comes balance. Spend less than you earn, not because someone told you to, but because it creates quiet inside. When expenses exceed income, life fills with noise, worry, anxiety, and tension. When income exceeds expense, there is breathing space, and from that space clarity grows. Balance is not created once, it is created every day in each decision. After balance, create structure. Structure means deciding in advance what every unit of your income will do. Give each portion a purpose: maintenance, learning, growth, protection, generosity. When money is given purpose, it works peacefully. When it is left without direction, it wanders. Planning is not restriction, planning is freedom in disguise because it releases you from confusion later. Then comes discipline. Discipline is doing what is necessary even when excitement fades. Many begin with enthusiasm and end with excuses, but discipline is quiet consistency. It repeats the correct action until success becomes a habit. Each time you follow your plan, your mind becomes stronger than your impulse. Each time you break it, your impulse becomes stronger than your mind. Build discipline as you build strength, through repetition. Practice detachment. Handle money without letting it define your emotions. When you earn, stay humble. When you lose, stay calm. The movement of money is external, your stability must be internal. Detachment keeps your reasoning clean. It allows you to see opportunities and risks with equal honesty. The detached person can say no when everyone else is rushing to say yes. Grow patience. True growth takes time, and impatience kills progress. Many destroy their peace by demanding quick results. Wealth built slowly is wealth that stays. Patience is not waiting idly, it is steady effort combined with trust in the process. When you save, when you learn, when you improve your systems, you are planting seeds. Seeds do not become trees overnight, yet every drop of water matters. Cultivate control. Control is not suppression, it is harmony between desire and reason. The controlled person enjoys life without destroying tomorrow. They buy with awareness, not emptiness. They plan enjoyment so joy does not become guilt. Control is understanding the difference between price and value. Price is what something costs, value is what it gives. See beyond cost into purpose. Build protection. Protect what you build. Keep reserves, secure important documents, ensure what cannot easily be replaced, and protect your income through continuous learning. Protection is wisdom in action. It accepts that uncertainty exists and prepares for it. Preparation is not fear, it is respect for reality. After protection, seek growth. Growth begins in the mind before it appears in numbers. Ask yourself regularly how you can serve better, learn better, manage better. Money responds to capability. As your skill expands, so does your earning capacity. Growth does not require greed, it requires curiosity. Stay curious about systems, ideas, and improvement. Each small upgrade in your ability creates expansion in your resources. Hold on to simplicity. Complexity is the enemy of clarity. Keep your financial life simple enough to understand completely. When you understand everything you own, you sleep peacefully. Simplicity guards you from comparison. You do not need to match the lifestyle of others, you need to match your actions with your goals. Remember generosity. When you give wisely, you remind yourself that money is movement, not possession. Giving purifies attachment and keeps the heart open. Generosity should be guided by reason, not impulse. Support causes that align with your values. Help where help creates independence, not dependence. When you give with awareness, the energy of money circulates with health. Make reflection a habit. At the end of each month, sit quietly and ask what went well, what could improve, and where unnecessary spending drained your energy. Reflection transforms experience into wisdom. Without reflection, mistakes repeat. With reflection, every mistake becomes a teacher. Keep gratitude close. Gratitude turns what you have into enough. It dissolves envy and fear and allows you to see abundance already present. When gratitude fills your decisions, stress fades because you operate from sufficiency, not scarcity. A grateful person manages money with peace, not panic. Consistency ties all these disciplines together. Awareness, balance, structure, discipline, detachment, patience, control, protection, growth, simplicity, generosity, reflection, and gratitude, they are not a checklist, they are a flow. They interact, reinforce each other, and compound over time. Every day you apply one, you strengthen the others. Every choice made with intention is a stone in the foundation of freedom. Financial mastery is not about speed, luck, or external approval, it is about steady, deliberate, conscious practice over time. Now that you have understood the foundation, it is time to deepen your practice. Pillars alone do not build a house, they must be supported by action, repetition, and refinement. Begin today by committing to these principles not as rules you follow, but as rhythms you live by. Consistency transforms knowledge into habit. Each day, make small, deliberate decisions that align with your principles. Pause before spending, before investing, before reacting to financial opportunities or pressures. This pause is the gateway to clarity. A moment of thought can multiply results. Prioritize clarity over urgency. Society will try to convince you that fast results are the only results that matter. Evaluate before you act. Examine before you commit. Understand the risk, the return, and alignment with your goals. Decisions made with clarity endure, decisions made with haste fade. Discipline is strengthened by repetition. Saving a portion of income consistently, protecting resources, maintaining simplicity, all become natural when repeated until they are unconscious. Habits form the structure in which freedom can flourish. Detach yourself from external validation. Many lose direction because their financial choices are dictated by what others expect, desire, or display. Comparison distorts vision and weakens judgment. Align your actions with your principles and your goals. Reflection transforms experience into wisdom. Generosity is not occasional, it is continual alignment with your values. Patience allows steady progression. Control internalizes impulses, desires, and emotions. Simplicity amplifies clarity. Growth expands your capacity. Protection prevents loss. Gratitude transforms perception. Consistency binds all together. Mastery begins with alignment. Align spending with values, earning with capability, and growth with long-term vision. Misalignment creates tension, alignment creates harmony. In alignment, every rupee moves with intention, every investment grows with purpose, and every decision strengthens your foundation. Focus relentlessly on what matters. Cut away unnecessary distractions. Protect your attention as fiercely as your savings. Embrace resilience. Opportunities appear suddenly, challenges arise unexpectedly. A resilient mind absorbs fluctuations without panic. It sees possibilities where others see obstacles. Intention ensures every action is deliberate. Consistency compounds results. Reflection elevates insight. Generosity circulates energy. Simplicity sustains clarity. Growth expands capacity. Protection secures stability. Patience enables steady progress. Detachment preserves judgment. Gratitude anchors perception. Integrate these disciplines into a seamless rhythm. Awareness informs every action. Balance underlies every choice. Structure, discipline, detachment, patience, control, protection, growth, simplicity, generosity, reflection, and gratitude operate together. Mastery is the continuous movement of these principles in harmony, deliberate and intentional. Mastery and alignment require daily attention, continual reflection, and constant refinement. Life will test you repeatedly, but a steady, practiced mind responds with clarity, patience, and wisdom. This is the path to freedom. Freedom from fear, impulsiveness, external pressure, and scarcity. Freedom that allows you to use money, not be used by it. Freedom that nurtures calm, balance, and purpose. Freedom that transforms money from a source of tension into a tool of empowerment. Begin this practice today. Every decision, every action, every pause, every reflection strengthens the foundation. Momentum compounds silently and powerfully. True mastery is not in the currency you hold, but in the clarity, calm, and competence you cultivate. Wealth handled with understanding becomes a silent partner. Mishandled, it becomes a disturbance. When practiced with intention, these disciplines lead to financial stability, peace, and freedom. Carry this understanding forward. Let every thought, decision, and action reflect your growing mastery. Let your life be a testament to the power of steady, conscious, intentional practice. Walk this path with awareness, patience, alignment, and gratitude. Walk it with quiet mastery. Here, at this intersection, you achieve financial mastery, not as an event, but as a living, breathing flow that sustains and elevates every aspect of your life.